What if I told you that fear, not failure, not poverty, not even lack of opportunity, is the real enemy of success? It's not the fear of lions in the wild or famines like our ancestors faced. No, today's fear is sneakier. It's in your head, your habits, your hesitation. In this video, we're going to break down what I call the fearful attitude, where it comes from, how it controls you, and most importantly, how to break free from it. Back in the early days of human survival, fear had one job: keep us alive. A threat popped up, a wild animal, a fire, a storm, and fear kicked in. It gave us adrenaline, got us moving, and then disappeared once the threat was gone. Fear was sharp, it was clear, it was useful. But as we gained more control over the world, building cities, medicine, technology, those life or death threats faded, and instead of fear fading with them, it morphed into something else, something chronic. We began fearing things that weren't immediate, things like, what do they think of me? What if I fail? What if I never become successful? What if I speak up and get cancelled? This isn't the kind of fear that saves your life. It's the kind that kills your spirit slowly. Here's the real trap. Fear is now big business. In the 1800s, media and advertising figured out that fear gets attention. The scarier the story, the more we listen. The more we worry, the more we buy. So now we're constantly hit with headlines about the next virus, stories about the economy crashing, products you need to stay safe or relevant. This creates a low-key panic loop in your mind. You might not even notice it, but it's always there, shaping how you move, what you say, what you don't do. It turns fear from a moment into a lifestyle. Imagine an animal that panics even when nothing's chasing it. Can't eat, can't sleep, always on edge. That's us. Fear is supposed to come and go, but when it stays, when it becomes an attitude, we start seeing life itself as dangerous. We become hesitant, doubtful, and worst of all, inactive. We stop chasing dreams and start chasing safety. We stop thinking, what if it works, and start asking, what if I fail? This is when fear becomes a mindset, and that mindset is like a prison. Let's rewind to 1933. America is stuck in the Great Depression. Businesses failed, banks collapsed, people lost everything. Franklin D. Roosevelt steps into the White House. And what does he say? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Why? Because the fear people were carrying was worse than the reality. Fear was stopping recovery. It was paralyzing action. FDR didn't sugarcoat anything, but he reminded people, we've faced worse. We've rebuilt before. We can do it again. And it worked. Not because the problems magically vanished, but because the country's attitude shifted. Here's the truth. Your attitude is the dividing line between success and failure. See a problem? You can retreat in fear, or step up with boldness. Face adversity. You can break down, or break through. The power is in how you frame it. If you see every challenge as proof you're not ready, you'll freeze. But if you see it as a test, a proving ground, you gain strength from it. Your mind creates momentum. Fear kills it. Courage fuels it. Let's be real. We live in one of the safest, most opportunity-filled moments in history. We have tools, tech, knowledge, and doors open to more people than ever. But fear has us acting like we're powerless. We worry about being seen, judged, failing, or just standing out. But now's not the time to shrink. The world is shifting fast, and fortune favours the bold. Fear will always exist. But here's the difference. You can either be ruled by it, or use it as fuel. Let today be the moment you decide you're done playing small, you're done hesitating, you're done with fear. Now go move different, go live fearless.